All right, this is Big Rich. Let's get into it today. We're going to talk about it. We got to get into it. Like, the black people that voted for Trump, I mean, you starting to fuck around and find out, exactly what it's about. I mean, he disguised it as, for a lot of immigrants and Spanish people that voted for Trump, he disguised it as, we're only going to get the bad people. But now you're starting to see that it wasn't about getting the bad people. It's a white supremacy, thing that they've been trying to enact for the last 40, 50, 60 years. Okay? And if you don't understand it, when you vote for Trump, you're voting against your own interests. That's why a lot of these people that are black that's voting for him, that doesn't make the money that 50 Cent make, or don't make the money that Snoop Dogg make. Okay, actually, in my opinion, those guys are still wrong for voting with Trump or supporting Trump. But you got to understand, they're not wrong with voting for their interests. You got to remember, these guys make millions and millions of dollars. You don't. You make $40,000 to $50,000 thinking that you could vote with Trump. The problem is that Trump will use anybody. Like, for example, for many, many years, it wasn't just Trump, but the GOP has been using the Cubans for a long time. A long, long time. For votes in Florida. Well, the Cubans didn't understand that until now. They see how Trump rescinded all that. Now he's coming after the citizenship. Y'all got to realize it's never about what y'all think that they put out there. You got to remember, the GOP has absolutely zero policy when it comes to working people, unions, when it comes to you being here as a citizen. They don't have no policy on that because everything is based on white supremacy. Okay? And if you don't understand this, you're going to be lost in the sauce. Okay? This is why 93% of black people vote with the Democratic Party. Not because we like the Democratic Party. It's just their policies benefit more than us than to do the GOP, because the GOP don't have any policies for minorities. They have a policy for white people, and not all white people. They have a policy, and it's been going on for I don't know how long. That's why when you see the GOP take pictures, the picture ops that Trump always do with Kanye West, Jay-Z, Snoop, and all these people, it's just photo ops, okay? They don't really have any substance behind any of that. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, they don't. They literally say, hey, I'll give you a couple $1 million to come take a picture with me, or come do a commercial with me, or come do a show for me. Okay, but it's not anything of substance. You understand? When you see Biden and you see Obama, who gave health care, because when, you hear black people or something, well, Obama didn't do anything. Well, he gave you health care. Okay? You know who removed the restrictions on those health care? Trump. When he came in office, he removed the restrictions. Now, the reason why the restrictions were removed is because young people was complaining about paying for health care. Well, guess what? You pay in it as you're young, so when you get older, the younger people will pay for your health care. That's how our health care system is. That's how Obama changed it. So when Trump came in, he removed those regulations, so now that the insurance company can deny you again. That was one of the major things of healthcare back in the day when you had trash healthcare, okay, that you were paying for. The problem is that when you actually needed it, they denied you. Okay? Well, Trump brought that back when he came in office the first time. Okay? So you got to understand, when you start removing these regulations matter. Okay? Hugely. Especially when dealing with your water, your air, and your health care. Those things matter. So when Trump comes in talking about, I'm going to remove all the regulations, the federal government is the only thing that keep these people honest. This is what y'all don't understand is, even with union rights, the federal government is the only thing that keep these employers from treating you like a slave, paying you $2 wages, okay, and not giving you no benefits. The federal government is the only thing that you got. You ain't got nothing else. If you leave it up to states' rights, states, depending on what party rules the states, okay, depending on your health care, or depending on your rights as a workers, okay, because you have a lot of states out there, almost 20 states, that's right to work states. So that means that you don't have any bargaining power. And so if you don't understand who you're voting for, and you think that you could just be mad at Biden, Biden took that inflation rate from almost 6, 7, 8% when he took office, all the way down to 2 to 3%. Okay? So for y'all saying that, Biden didn't do anything, you better start Googling and see what Biden did do. Because he added 15 million jobs. He had job growth the whole time he was in office. I think since Trump been in office, jobs went from 230 guaranteed every month, you know what I'm saying, for I don't know how many years, to 150,000. So you have to pay attention to who you vote for. So you got these clowns that are black that are voting for Trump. You know what I mean? A lot of them are rich. I'm not mad at them. But I am mad at them and agree with you betray your own people to go vote for somebody that is clearly a racist. That's all I got on this. It's Big Rich. Y'all hit the comments. Tell me what y'all think. Subscribe to Pure Mind. Subscribe to, Real Facts. And let's get it in. Big Rich.